Hi, my name is Susan Bigger. I love to share some inspirational thoughts with you. We are here in my cellar where I have stored some of my paintings. In the next couple weeks, I love to introduce you to some of them. Ever since I remember, I love colors and I love shapes and how they interplay with each other. In my vocational school, I had a fantastic teacher. She really knew how to bring out this passion for color and for shapes even more. So the very first task in our very first lesson in her school was to draw a spring drawing. And then the very last task in our very last lesson in her school was to draw a spring drawing. And then she took out this first drawing and we could compare the first one and the one after 3 years. And the differences were mind-blowing. It just amazed me how much we are able to learn and to develop even though we might be gifted in some areas. And I just realized, if you cannot do something, does not mean that you are not gifted in this area. And even though you are gifted, we have to develop these gifts. So with all this experience, it took me years anyway, until I had the courage to sign in for another painting course. And I really signed in, was very nervous because I had no idea if I was able to also paint on canvas with acrylic colors. So I signed in, I had another awesome teacher and she just let us paint whatever we wanted to paint and take on this canvas whatever was around, like fabric and newspaper. And I was so enthusiastic to just put all colors and all kind of stuff and material on that canvas. But my painting really looked messy, kind of messy, but the teacher encouraged me to stay a little bit back and look at this painting from a distance. So I was looking and turning the painting around, looking, turning it around, looking again, and all of a sudden I could see the shape of a goose on the painting. And I have nothing to do with goose in my life, but I went home and googled the meaning from goose, and I found out that in the Chinese mythology, goose stands for purity, for wisdom, and for faithfulness in marriage. I mean, look at my painting. Isn't it amazing? These two rings were there before I even knew that a goose stands for faithfulness in marriage. So I was surprised when I all see that. God surprised me really very much in more than one way. First, because I realized I can paint and I can develop this gift of painting. And second, the way He speaks to me through paintings. I was so touched by that. And on, when I do some paintings, He really uses paintings to deliver some messages for me. I can understand Bible verses in a more deeper way. I really meet God through my gift. And my question today for you is, what is your God-given gift? And have you ever thought about that maybe God wants to speak to you through that gift? And what can you do to develop this gift? And where could you be from now in 1 year when you just keep on developing this gift? This might be an interesting question to take with. God bless you. Bye-bye.